Whenever you get a Game 5 last stock, last hit situation, like, you can't really be... You can be disappointed with the loss, but you can't be, like, disappointed with yourself and how you played, because you know that you at least played up to the caliber.
Is this it? They're doing it? No, no, they're not. Okay. Yeah, so Winners Finals Fox to do. It's been a long time since I think Chicago has seen something like this, because these are the only 2 real Foxes, and...
well, for as long as Kelly decides to stay Fox, it's entirely possible he's just like, I'm going to go Sheik game 2. You know, I'm going to go Falco.
You know, Kelly's Sheik does really well against me, but during the set, maybe you saw me point at him, I was like, all right, Kelly, you have to go all Fox. And then he was like, I have to go all Fox? I was like, yeah, you have to. And then he's like, okay, so he did.
We remarked that you said something along the lines of you better not switch to Sheik, so we were close.
I just told him he was only allowed to play Fox. And then I said, I'm going to go FD, and he's like, I have to stay? I'm like, yeah, you have to stay. So that's the power of suggestion right there. He didn't have to do that at all, but he came to my terms because I felt like Kelly was too prideful to like say, no, I'm going to just try to play Sheik because I'm afraid I'll lose with Fox.
Hey, sometimes it works, man. I had to play Jank in PM and straight up just said to him, because I don't feel like fighting D2D even though I can beat it.
Oh, they're going in.
Let's play randoms. So that's how the way that went. All right, so we're going to get underway game 1. We are going to get the Fox though, definitely for the start.
Yep, Kelly Green Fox, Andrew Blue, Andrew Unsure. This is I really don't know how this goes, but it's an extremely punish-heavy matchup. It's going to be fast-paced, much more so than we've been used to seeing all these floaty grand finals with Kelly and Michael. So,
yeah, and it's not just Kelly and Michael. Like even today, we've seen relatively floaty matchups. Like we just watched a Sheik Peach from losers quarters between Dirtboy and Jeff.
Oh, tries to get the very shallow downward angle, doesn't quite get it. Kelly only sitting at 7%. See how Andrew does off of his confirms, because that's the one thing about Kelly. He can kind of make you mess up your confirms in a weird way. It's like because he moves fast, he like makes you hesitate almost. It's weird. The Kelly effect.
The Kelly effect, he does get in your head almost no matter who you are. Like even when you have him beat in a situation.
Sick down smash by Andrew, takes the stock. 35%, not bad.
Kelly definitely has this
gets red. Oh, a lot of damage.
To where he like straight up will make you go for a move you wouldn't normally go for against somebody else.
Yeah, that's why it's important to just like really dash dance between getting hit, because if you don't move, then they know where you're going to be. They'll keep hitting you. Oh, okay. Andrew goes for the read.
A little bit of a shine war in neutral there. Nobody really won that. They actually both just retreated.
Yeah.
Resetting neutral, I think between these 2 players, the way that they play it, the speed that they play, is going to be a common theme we see.
Yeah. The punishes aren't going to be able to go for like a gigantic amount of time, generally. I mean, these guys both know how to DI away, and they don't want to get hit with some cheesy Fox stuff, so...
I don't like that run-up smash decision Andrew just made. Like, he's only at 16%. You're not really going to get anything off that or accomplish too much, even if it hits. It's low reward, high risk.
Well, if it hits, it's decently high reward, I would say. But like the fact is, it's like a commitment in neutral against somebody who's good at dash dancing. So
that was sick, though.
Yeah, that's a good coverage. Unfortunately, you want to see it at slightly higher percents. Gives him ledge.
Still, Waveland pivoted the up smash.
Ooh, Kelly's kind of getting lazy in the corner. Andrew's going to kill him for it. Yep. He's just trying to back air.
Kelly does arbitrarily get lazy mid-set.
He doesn't... Kelly never tries unless you make him try. That's how it always goes. That's why he'll have close sets with like just like a random ice climbers, because he's just trying to only use like a certain hitbox. Oh, that's the Midwest DI. When you stay on the screen for as long as you possibly can and then die.
Die anyway.
Yeah, it's like you really think you're going to lose, like... like 5 seconds later. All right. So I think...
Oh, good shine.
This is going to be a story of like who picks their spots better, because I mean they're both really good at like shine pressure, so it's going to be largely just like who's actually like spacing outside of the other and who's like getting kind of taken advantage of. Ooh, some weird interactions.
Yeah, there was a good modicum of decision making going on there too. Every time Andrew tried to approach with shine, Kelly just read it to stage and shield and was like, all right, I'm going to shine you back and I'm going to start a combo off it. And he got really good combo damage throughout the game every time he got the reverse shine, basically, is really what it was.
Right. All right, so game 1 going to Kelly. Andrew opts to go back. I used to do this a lot. Now I'm more the type to like just always switch the stage no matter what.
Well, you also have the multiple characters for multiple matchup possibilities that Andrew really doesn't have, just pretty much being a solo Fox main.
Yeah, I suppose, but I mean, like, I only switch if my opponent switches to a character that I would normally play my other character for. Sure. Like, I usually don't do it based on stage. Like, if I'm playing, like, Marth Peach and they pick Dreamland, I usually just stay Marth.
Do you stay if you win? Like, if they're like, I want to go back here, it's like,
oh yeah, definitely. Great. No question.
Yeah.
If you change that means that their, like, thing psyched you out and that they made you doubt yourself. It's like, if you just won that matchup, there's nothing that they can change unless they like just decide to play better. But I mean, that's not something you can just choose to do. Otherwise, people would.
Right. Well, like obviously they can go back if they lost because they're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
But like I'm saying, in those situations where like it's a best of 5 and the stage has already been played a few times.
Here's some tech chases from Andrew. This is looking way better. Ooh, I thought he was going to go for the Shine Bear.
Andrew's had a lot of sets today where like the later the set goes, the better he plays, which is actually very reminiscent of the way Kels plays. Because usually the longer a set goes on, the more he'll try if it's
go get
close.
destroyed,
nice.
Kelly. Andrew is. I love just like seeing a Fox that's confident going out there and getting their shine spikes.
Yeah.
Like he didn't give a damn about whatever Kelly was doing with that angle. If he gets like any damage, this is a really good look for this game, because, like you said, I mean, the longer this goes, the better it is for Andrew, just because he's going to have time to adapt and like acclimate to this whole situation. And this thing that I think is the longer the set goes, the more the pressure gets on Kelly to like finish it. Because,
nice blip.
Oh, he got blipped so hard. Like Kelly is supposed to beat Andrew, and Andrew has no real expectations of like this. So like the longer it goes, like the more pressure there is on Kelly to like actually get in.
I know, like, I'm sure like Andrew really wants this win even more than most people that he would want it against. Not because of the situation, but because I think Kelly's the only CLM player he doesn't have a win on right now. At the top level, I think he has at least one on everyone else.
Yeah, that sounds right. All right, he 3 stocks in that game. Kelly gets pretty destroyed. So now I don't think we're going to see a matchup change because Kelly, I think he's prideful. I think he will stay. This isn't a hard prediction. And okay, he's gonna.
He hasn't changed much today. He played Falcon in pools because he does that. But like,
let's see who has a better chain grab.
Yeah, different stage means different factors in the Fox matchup. This is actually one of the more interestingly unique like matchups for what characters go for based on stage. There's the fact that they even can chain grab each other a little bit.
Yeah.
Andrew just opting for the guaranteed damage. Kelly off stage.
I'll give him the ledge. I don't necessarily agree with that. I think it's good to like babysit the ledge.
He did a great job of babysitting the ledge last game, and he's running away from it now. I
think a really sick mix-up, if Andrew does it at all this set, would be if he puts Kelly in that position again and just wave lashes back. Oh, sick
nice attack. Gonna get a little bit of damage,
no,
but
gonna live,
can't make it back.
Yeah, if he just like wave dashes to ledge and holds it against one of these, angles to ledge by Kelly, then he's gonna make Kelly doubt like that's something he can always go for.
Reverse hit a back air.
Should be good enough. Oh, misses it. This is bad. This is bad.
That was a good like angle from Kelly to like decide to up B that high because it was a really awkward direction that Unsure would have had to kind of jump up to do that.
Oh my god.
Good follow-up.
Weak back air, sprint to halfway across the stage into your strongest move. What a good Fox combo.
Fox, pretty good character.
Ooh, Andrew gets pretty crispy ledge dash. That's the one thing about playing Fox Duos is like Kelly's not gonna be able to run over you with Fox if you're also a fast Fox. Like it doesn't just work like that.
Yeah, he does beat a lot of players with just his raw speed. Oh, you know what? Unsure
that
will take that.
That could be big because now, I mean, he's gonna probably die here, but now he has the lead and he's gonna have invincibility to play with against Kels. And if he takes this game, I mean, a lead in the set is pretty huge. You get in this situation. I think I would venture to say Andrew needs to win this game to win the set because winning games 4 and 5 against Kelly, like again, one of Kelly's counter picks, is gonna be rough as the set goes on. It's just hard to do that.
Kelly dying at like sub 40% without you doing anything is huge too, especially when you were behind. Like,
true.
You don't even need the momentum swing. He like gave it to you. But right now, Andrew wound up off stage. Great recovery.
No, that's a good angle. Kelly gave it to him, and he's like dared Unsure to do it. So he did. Oh, that's an up smash. Okay. So Kelly not really letting that SD affect him at all. He's kind of just clawed it back. Hasn't taken like many hits since then. Andrew's put. Oh, get the grab. All right, yeah, he needs like to get like some conversions off like like just up throws because. Oh,
good up tilt.
Okay.
There's that up smash in neutral that's just kind of getting him with no setup.
We're seeing a lot of missed like tech chases now, unfortunately. Okay.
Unsure also has a very good laser game.
I think he should just run up smash, honestly.
He's kind of chosen not to utilize the laser game in this game.
Foxes don't need to against each other. It's like, because I mean, if he's lasering you, you run over there and get him, you know?
Yeah, well, Kelly's actually been hitting Unsure with quite a few of them, so the only reason I really bring that up.
A couple stray ones, but nothing like, not like a gigantic amount.
That'll do it.
Okay. It's a hard tech to hit, but, you know, it is what it is. Kelly takes the lead 2-1.
He just wasn't able to land. Look at Kelly grinning. You know that grin.
You know, I really enjoy playing against Kelly because I can like be angry at him and he doesn't care. Like he'll do some stuff to me, I'll just be like, man, fuck you, Kelly, and then he'll just be like, and then he just like wins and continues playing. Oh, that sucks.
That's about as bad as it could have gotten given the circumstances.
Well, some guy could have come over and like cut off his head too.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty bad.
Let's just say in game.
Yeah.
Andrew had a good set going.
So the thing is, that's actually what Kelly feeds on, is you messing up in any capacity. Back throw. Ooh, gets
reverse shined. Oh.
I didn't think he would be out of hit stun yet. I thought for sure, I'm sure was going to get that. This is bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good tech.
Oh, what a good player. Against anybody that isn't PR, that's pretty much the end of the game right there, because you know he just dies and then. But Andrew gets the tech because he's. Oh
wow.
That's actually a really interesting setup because when you come from underneath Fox, it's the same thing as like getting the Armada Shine. It's like the hitbox isn't as good up there.
Whenever I see Kelly doing things like this, I always feel like his opponent said something to him to make him mad. Like, all right, I'm gonna go all out, like immediately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
This is brutal too. Like Kelly's playing at near peak Kelly capacity.
Well, he's not respecting his opponent, and that's when Kelly plays his. Oh my God.
It happened twice. That's.
Jeez.
Oh man.
So in that game alone, we had a suicide at 0% and then 2 reverse shine spikes from Kelly.